First is to apologize to all commuters and the people of Edo State, the people of Delta State, and all the people that use this road. Let me also say that NDDC MD is here with us and is willing to also intervene. That we go to Sapele Bini Road and we will let him speak. Now, I am very, very disappointed with this.
This is 12:54 a.m. 26th of August 2026, and we are going to be talking about the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi. This is something that nobody is talking about, or have not talked about yet. It's about the road construction. In the last video that we talk about His Excellency Mr. Peter will be fixing roads. You can check the video here. We talked about how people have been on the road for complete 5 days now. You have seen people ordering, people's goals being destroyed because of the bad nature of our road network. This takes us to the fact that we are spending 15 trillion on Calabar Coastal Highway, while we have other federal government road dilapidated. His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi at some point got to that particular road, complained, and the Minister of Works asked for a debate, saying that it was against his integrity.
The former governor of Anambra State, who should know what administration is, what governance is. I saw in social media when he got to a point where the road is bad and he snapped it, and so when did governance reduce to comedy? And so he was attacking my integrity and personality, and I'm always ready for a debate.
Today the minister, or yesterday the minister, was in that particular place and he apologized publicly. Thank God he did. He apologized publicly, and upon his apology, he went ahead to campaign by saying that His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, anyway, there is nothing excellent about his name, but let's go back to the story, ordered them to reconstruct the road in the Niger Delta from Lokoja all the way. Say election done here. They go the one now. This is let me not even dwell so much on this. Let's take a listen to the Minister of Works, Professor in Practice, Dave Umahi.
First is to apologize to all commuters and the people of Edo State, the people of Delta State, and all the people that use this road. Let me also say that NDDC MD is here with us and is willing to also intervene. That we go to Sapele Bini Road and we will let him speak. Now, I am very, very disappointed with this concessionaire. I am very, very disappointed, and I offer apologies. I take full responsibility for the mistakes and for destruction of public assets. Because I have the bill of quantities here. I have the conditions of contract here. The Minister of Work does not allow anybody to remove the asphalt on the road. That is against the policy of the Minister of Works. I've been here with the governor of the state, and at that time they started removing the asphalt. We frowned at it and we begged them not to remove this. And each time the Minister of Works instructs them, they will tell them, "You are not independent engineer. It's independent engineer that is responsible." But you should have been arrested for destruction of public, assets. It has nothing to do with concessioning law or anything. And I'm directing all controllers to arrest any contractor or concessionaire that removes asphalt on our road. This road was not like this before we handed it over to you. It was not like this. And what jargon are you speaking? You are speaking unintelligently, telling us about, the traffic is built up. Did you not see the road very well before you decided? You ran through every way to manipulate the process, and you got the job. Now you are complaining because you lack technical confidence. You have no knowledge of road construction. How many of the logs will you put inside water?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You have no method statement. You have no technical competence. You have no technical staff. And now you have brought untold hardship. President is seeing the sufferings of the people, and the president has directed us to come here and do whatever is possible. You know, the thing about concession is that it's all, most of it are in the pretentious platform. You do all that you need to do and let the government act. Then you go and start making money from government for what you didn't work for. But the law is there. There is what is called overriding public interest. And so we are very disappointed with this. A competent contractor would have known what to do. Because when you are doing concessioning, you have to find out about the technical competence of the so-called concessionaire. You have to find out where the concessionaire has done job before. You are talking about reputation and integrity. Where else have you done work? You are learning how to do construction on our road. You couldn't have put all this inside water. Again and again, we apologize. This is so sad, and it is unexcusable. And so, we are inviting concessionaire and all the contractors within Edo State. We have invited them. We have invited ICRC. We invite the independent, engineer. We all meet in the conference room of Edo State government, and then we agree on way forward. And we have to put the people ahead of every law. We have to put the sufferings of the people ahead of all this mago that is going on here. This is very dangerous. And if we leave this, the concessionaire may not be safe on the road. My staff, Minister of Works, may not be safe on the road. Because there is an extent, you must not provoke the people. This is provocation that is at this highest level, where people cannot pass through the road because of greed, because of lack of confidence, because of manipulation. It's a pity. On the Asaba axis, where luckily they have not gone for destruction, we will be asking CCCC to excavate all the potholes and put lumps and put stone base, sharp sand stone base, and use cement to stabilize it, and then turn it for traffic. After about 14 days, they will put, wearing cost, finder cost on it. That is technical competence. That is how to work. And when you're working, you even used to use the limits to find out the weather condition. And when you are working, you have to ask about environmental, impact assessment. When is the rain in this place? Yes. When do you know how to? In fact, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. And let me announce to the people of Niger Delta that the president has already directed me that we should redesign all the roads from Lokoja, down to Benin, down to Warri, and to 401 kilometers by 2. And it's going to be my president! This is very important. The president has also directed that we discuss with concessionaires. We need to reconstruct these roads, not this palliative pandemonium that is going on, not this pretentious palliative that's okay. This road has a lot of traffic, and it deserves to be reconstructed properly with reinforced concrete pavement. So that discussion is going to take place.
What exactly do we want? Just the way forward. But you don't expect me to say that David Umahi is doing the right thing, so I should clap for him. No. I'm not going to do that. Clapping for David Umahi, not because of the way he talked to Peter Obi, but this was something that he would have done that time. We'll not be here now. But let me take you out a bit. There was something he said about the environmental test to know when it's supposed to rain. There was a time he was saying something. If you listen carefully, he talks about 14 days That was concrete he was talking about. You're not supposed to pour the concrete inside water and what have you that was saying there. Let me not go into those details because this video will become too long. As someone who have worked in a construction company before, in the lab, that understand a bit with also a global construction company, JBL, I understood what he was trying to say there. And that was the reason why when you listen to some of our videos or what we have been saying regarding the Calabar Coastal Highway, when the Arise TV correspondent was asking Dave Umahi for the environmental test, and he was saying he doesn't understand Queen English, that he should step down to his own level. And you all remember all the banter that period. Now he is the one here schooling another person that what about the environmental test? Did you run the environmental test? Did you get to this? Did you get to that? Do you ask questions? You lack experience. He's saying all of these things because he came with a lot of people that will hail him to feel his ego.
You couldn't have put all this inside water. Again and again, we apologize.
All those things that he was saying, are they necessary? No. People are there. What do you do to clear the road for people to pass? That is what you ought to do. After apologizing to them and telling them that you are going to be doing this, you are going to rehabilitate the road, you're going to change it to concrete pavement, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Please, we are working now to clear this road so you can move. Simple. We are not supposed to spend more than 2-3 minutes at max addressing the people, and then you move into what? Action. Not schooling people, but you use like almost 5-10 minutes schooling I don't even know who was talking to them. So it was just all about bracadabras, just bragging and shouting, trying to prove point that nobody want to even listen to. People were sleeping on the road. So how far? The best you can do is to clear the road and then pass while you talk about walking on the road. Anyway, let me have your take as to what you think about Dave Umahi bragging as well as his campaign. When people, this is the problem with Nigerians. When you are suffering, they come to campaign and give you all manner of promises. And then what happens next? You vote them and they disappear. You're supposed to be telling us, Mr. President, order that we should do this. Oga. Election don't near now. Don't they use them now? They do campaign. It's well, sure. See you on the next one, right? Kajiko.